So in the exam, you will get two questions on equivalence partition, okay, and one question on boundary value analysis. So you will get three questions on this two test design technique, okay, two on equivalence partition, one on boundary value analysis. So that's why I'm also spending more time on these techniques, okay. Okay, all good, guys. Okay, you understood then. Okay, everyone is giving me the right answer. Okay, but yeah, there are some people who have not yet answered. So yeah, take your time.
Sir, can you tell me how many total questions can we come from chapter 4?
11,
Oh, 11.
11 questions. Okay, this is the highest weightage. Okay, if we consider all the chapters. Okay, maybe let's see. Okay, so a daily radiation recorder for the plants produces a sunshine score. Okay, so this sunshine score is a output. Okay, one second. Okay, so this sunshine score is a output. Okay, based on the combination of a number of hours a plant is exposed. Okay, so this number of hours is a one condition. Okay, and another condition is a average intensity. Okay, so based on these two factors, the output is a sunshine score. Okay, so there are let's talk about numbers of hours. Okay, hours. So how many partition this hours has? How many partitions this hours has?
Three. Sorry, four.
Three, right? Three. Below 3 hours.
Okay,
Okay.
3 hours.
Be
Three.
okay, 3 to 6 hours and greater than 6 hours. Okay, there are three partitions. Now, another factor or another condition is the intensity. Okay. So for the intensity, how many partitions are there?
Four.
Four. Okay. Very low, low, medium, and high. Okay. So these are four partitions. Now, if you consider this intensity, okay, you cannot apply boundary value analysis here. Okay. You have to go for equivalence partition here. But if you consider hours here, since it is a range, okay, same range, okay, you can apply a boundary value analysis here, okay, for the hours condition, but not for the intensity condition. In the intensity, you can make sure that you have tested, you have a test case for each one value. Okay, that's it. You cannot apply a boundary value analysis here. Okay, so now what they're asking is they're asking for additional number of test cases. So they have given some three test cases and they're asking how many additional test cases that are needed to ensure the full coverage of a valid input equivalence partition. Okay, so they're asking a equivalence partition coverage. Okay, let's see which partitions are covered with the existing test cases, and then we can write some new test cases to cover which are not covered. Okay, so test case one, it is testing hours as minus 1.5. Okay, so where it should fall, it is covering this, right? Test case one is covering this partition, correct? Less than 3 hours is covered. It is testing for very low intensity, right? So this test case one is covering this very low intensity. Okay, test case two, 7 hours, which is greater than 6 hours. Okay, so this partition is covered. Okay, medium intensity. Okay, test case 2 is covering this medium intensity. Okay, test case 3.5, then again it is less than 3 hours. Okay, so it is, which is already covered, and it is also covering very low. Okay, so this 1 and 3 is covering same partitions. Okay, it is not adding any value to the coverage. Okay, now what is not covered? So what is not covered here? So can you tell me what is not covered here?
Three
This
to
is not
six.
covered. Okay, 3 to 6 hours is not covered. And in intensity, low is not covered and high is not covered. Okay, so what would be your test case for? you have to choose one value between 3 to 6 hours, right? So you have to
Yes.
choose maybe the hours as 5 hours. And what intensity you will choose? Maybe you'll choose low here. Okay. So then
Mm.
this test case 4 is covering this partition and this is covering low intensity. Okay. Do we need one more test case now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you need test case 5 also. Okay. And here it should cover for the high intensity. And this can be anything. Okay. Because you have already covered all the partitions. Okay. So you may put any value here. It doesn't matter for the coverage. So how many additional test cases you have written? They're asking additional test cases. Okay. They're asking about additional test cases. So you wrote 4 and 5, right? So you wrote two test cases. So your answer should be B here. All good. Everyone is with me.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it too much? Okay.
No, sir, it is interesting.
It is interesting, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I also find enjoying this teaching this. Okay, this chapter. Okay.